Hello, students or divine souls. I'm Dr. Aisha Khosla, Assistant Professor, Department of English, Cultural Studies and Foreign Languages at GSS DGS Khalsa College, Patiala. Today, I'm going to give you an inspirational lecture on body consciousness and soul consciousness, with special reference to The Portrait of a Lady by Henry James. First of all, let's start with what is body consciousness. Body consciousness means we consider body as our identity. All our outer achievements become an integral part of our identity, and hence we enter the horizon of ego. Our ego strongly deters us from accepting the other beings as different from us. We simply say we are right and they are wrong. It gives them our vibration of rejection and spoils our relationships with others. We are unable to come out of our egoistic world, and the journey of life becomes a panorama of problems and miseries. Now let's see what is soul consciousness. Soul consciousness is our awakening to the fact that we all are souls who have come to this world from the soul world. And we are children of one Father, that is God. A soul is as small as a star. The basic attributes of a soul are love, purity, happiness, knowledge, power, peace, and bliss. Only when a soul acquires a body does it start drifting from the state of soul consciousness to that of body consciousness. This is the reason why a baby looks like an angel, because it is soul conscious. Gradually, when he starts growing, he becomes body conscious. Now, we can say that all problems arise from our awareness of ourselves as bodies rather than souls. We resort to unlawful means and ways to amass wealth and acquire positions. When we start considering everything in the outer world as the source of our happiness. Little do we realize that outer things cannot make us happy. True happiness lies inside us, and nothing from outside can make us happy unless we are happy from inside. Our mind creates its own heaven or paradise. We cannot wait for other people to make our world beautiful, but we have to create our own paradise. Our inner connection with God creates this world. The moment we are broken from this connection, that is the moment when we become sad and we feel that we are going through some misery. Now, it can be said that soul consciousness is the key to heavenly life. We cannot expect others to make heaven for us, but we have to create our own heaven inside us. We slowly start becoming more serene, peaceful, and calm. It becomes easier to develop good relationships with others. And all this is possible only through soul consciousness. Body consciousness makes us a prey to the five vices. All vicious deeds are the outcome of body consciousness, as it gives birth to ego, selfishness, cruelty, and its relatives. Now let's come to the novel, The Portrait of a Lady, where we have two characters, Isabel Archer and Madame Merle, who are the two representatives of these two types of consciousness. Now we know that Isabella Archer is a woman, a young American woman who comes from New World, that is America, to the Old World, that is Europe, in her quest for experiencing the life of the Old World. On this journey of life, she rejects many good suitors like Caspar Goodwood, the young American, and a very wealthy Englishman named Lord Warburton, only to fall a prey to the evil-minded schemer Gilbert Osmond, who lives in Italy. After marriage with Osmond, she realizes that she has made the biggest mistake of her life, because he has married her for her money, and she knows that he cheats her with his ongoing affair with Madame Merle, with whom he has a daughter named Pansy. Madame Merle is a total embodiment of body consciousness. She is a woman who uses excessive makeup and likes to go to parties, meet rich people, and we can say that she is a sort of social climber. Her whole world revolves around wearing good clothes, eating good food, and for this she goes to the extent of manipulating others and making schemes to belittle them and to use them. The consciousness of both these women decide their destiny. Now, we can say that the consciousness of these women create two different worlds for them. They both go through very different phases of life because of their inner traits and perception of the world. For Isabel, evil has to be confronted and and defeated through strength of goodness, whereas for Madame Merle, evil means have to be resorted to in order to make a plan for oneself in this world. Isabel Archer returns to her husband, signifying her acceptance of him as completely different from her, but with an unnerving strength to remain calm instead of generation of a feeling of victimization. She does not return to her husband out of any weakness, but it's her inner strength which propels her to return to him, knowing that her goodness will one day surely make Osman realize how small he is. Perhaps this would enable him to change himself. Moreover, she is more concerned about his daughter Pansy, who is very angelic, and she doesn't want to betray the girl because she had promised her that she would never leave her. But for Madame Merle, unfortunately, she remains entrapped in the maze of her outer world, hopelessly defeated from inside. The inner world of Madame Merle is like a dried up garden because she had never been aware of cultivating that side of the garden which is inside us. So, dear students or divine souls, see yourselves and others as souls and meditate in the morning, preferably early morning, to connect with our Supreme Father, God. Your journey of life will surely become beautiful. Your sanskars, your karmas, your actions, they will go with you. The energy that you give to the world will come back to you. Outer achievements may come and may go, but inner achievements are going to stay with you forever for the rest of the lives. Thank you.